And this is my review for the knockoff collection of Scrapper and Hook. They're on sale at Big Lots for $2.50, but they're labeled under the quick change, changeable robots, 2-pack vehicles, and battle robots. But we all know that there are beloved molds, Hook and Scrapper, just slightly remolded and repainted into the more common colors of orange rather than the green and purple designs we're used to. I got this at Big Lots today. I had no trouble buying this whatsoever. I'd heard somewhere that Big Lots had vowed not to sell any more KOs, but, well, whoever said that was wrong, because I have proof, and I had no trouble whatsoever buying this. Like I said, it was on sale for $2.50, and before I get blasted for buying a KO, I'm going to just say that I just bought these just to see how the molds were, and the molds in general. I didn't care about the plastic quality unless they broke, but this is just for the molds in general. I'm probably going to get a KO Devastator set just to see how Devastator as a toy really is. I didn't want to pay $180 because, one, I don't have that kind of cash, and two, that's just pushing it for me. I think that's way too much to pay for a simple toy. But anyway, they do have a lot more under this line. They've got they've got 4 of the aerial bots, and 4 of the Combaticons, and all of the Constructicons, and 2 parts of Defensor. Sadly, they can't form Devastator because they don't have the parts sold, but I guess you could, in theory, buy the G2 set and just get the parts, or even buy the G1 set, seeing as it's purple. But anyway, here's Scrapper and Hook. And I have to say, for KOs, they're actually pretty good quality. On the plastic, while it's not cheap, I would say that it is slightly less higher quality than the original G1. At least it doesn't break. Not yet. But anyway, I'll start off with Scrapper. I like Scrapper more of the two because I really think that he's pretty cool. He's got 4 chunky wheels, which are made of plastic this time, and sadly his head does not have the ability to retract. But he still, I guess, could form the Devastator limb. He's even got the pieces molded on for fitting onto him. Strangely, even though he doesn't come without his Devastator chest piece, he still does have the 2 tabs that allow that to go on there, so I'm not sure if you could put that piece on there or not. To transform him, you want to just flip that back, flip up his arms, and these pieces have now been molded into one piece, but strangely, the box right here shows it as 2. I think that's pretty weird. But they have Scrapper in his KO robot mode. Very nicely applied stickers. Even though they're cheap quality and will probably come off, I really do like the stickers. As for posability, he's got none except in the arms. And I guess if he wanted, he could just be laying back or dead, I suppose, by having that there. But anyway, really nice. One thing I do complain about him, though, is that he's a little hard to stand, just due to the way that the bucket is folded back. I'm not sure if that's a problem with the original G1 figure or not, but you can just pose him back there. Now I'll go on to Hook. Hook is the construction crane that does have the retracting hook, and extending hook. Sadly, it's lost the joint right here, so it can't bend back like I think it could on the original G1 version. I don't really remember. But he does still have the rotating canopy, which is pretty cool. Sadly, the crane itself is pretty loose, but I can live with it. To transform him, you just want to flip that piece down, pop his arms forward, and the arms are more than likely going to break. If anything breaks on these figures, I'm pretty positive it's going to be his arms because they are really loose. But anyway, they have Hook in his robot mode. So overall, I think these are pretty good KOs, and like I said, I only bought this collection to see how the toys actually were. If you're looking in for the original high quality items, definitely buy the G1 set. But for this, especially if you can find it in the original colors, which I think would be great, I really think it would be a nice thing. I mean, it definitely beats paying $30 for a limb. They don't come with their guns, but those can be easily purchased on eBay. And there you have it, the KO set of Scrapper and Hook.